Hey there, what's happening, my friends? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to our Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth playthrough, semi-blind. Might I throw that in there? I think it's important to emphasize, especially because we are finally at episode number 6 and ready to, actually have our first real battle outside of the Tower of Trials. So woohoo! I know it seemed like we were in no short supply of tutorials and things to go through, which BT dubs, we still have got a lot to learn, but we're ready to at least put to the test a little bit of what we've picked up from the beginning to this point. So we are here at Seitan, or Seitan, however you want to say it, Hills, ready to take on Sajiri and Sly, who both seem a little crazy, but it's all good in the neighborhood. So this is my squad, this is my team. Let me turn around so you can see everybody. We've got Happy over there to the right. Next to her is Krista, then Faz, then Limray. Right behind Limray, we have got Aisha. Behind Aisha is Metalave, and then next to Metalave is our girl, Trisha? One of the two. I think I always want to call her Trisha because there's Krista, but her name's actually Trish. So let's get into it. Limray is a little bit of a powerhouse. I want to actually take a second and see. I think Sajiri and Sly are both back here. We had kind of taken a look at what they had in their inventory, and they do have some things that I think would be worth trying to structure an attack session. So what my intention for this fight is going to be, I'm not making any promises this is what's going to happen, but this is what I'm thinking. I want to kill off all of their little grunts first, and then if we can, try to attack session the last two main dudes. So, might seem a little odd. I'm going to just throw Limray over here. And one thing you will notice about this game, there are a lot of menus that you constantly have to switch through. It gets old a little bit fast. We'll just move Happy here. See if we can get the fart bag that's way back here, whatever his name is. Ooh, I wasn't quite in the critical, and yes, be prepared for your characters to often miss. Unless, oops, I fucked that up. Oh no, I didn't. I must have been right on the cusp. With the exception of, I guess, having like 100% accuracy, yeah, there are going to be a lot of misses, and sometimes it's rage-inducing, but just let it roll off your shoulders and keep on going. So I just wanted to show you guys, because I don't know if I took a second to talk about this. When you are looking at this gauge or this meter, with the action that you can kind of take with the wrap gauge, as you can see, if I try to have Happy go again, it's going to go over, and it does penalize you. So I think it's better to just sort of wait. There's a little arrow at the top. I don't know if you'd call this another graphic if you want to, that sort of shows the order that people will be moving in. If there were few of us on this little grid, Happy could possibly be placed at a different point depending on if you do get the penalty for using too much wrap, or if you choose not to use very much. So if I only had her move, well, I guess I can't right now, but if I only had her, let's say, pretend this is the move menu, move one spot, and then it only took up like 1/8 of her wrap gauge, then she would only move maybe 2 people down the line at this little top bar, if that makes any sense. I'll try to highlight it when it comes up, but for now, just trying to show you guys as I see it. All right, as for Faz, I think I'm going to throw him right here. So you'll see I'm going to end him here, and he should get a turn sooner than some other people will. So, gonna move Krista. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. I'll see if I can reach. Of course not. I'll just put her here then, and we might have room for one attack. Oh yeah. I'm going to get this guy. Usually it's better to try to double or triple your efforts into one person, but I'm not going to be able to reach the individual that Happy had taken out, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But that's good for her turn, and we'll just keep defense on. Now as for these folks, I don't want to quite yet put them in any line of fire, so we're going to hold off. Same thing for you. I'm going to have you take even fewer steps, and we're just going to call that good. Aisha, no. Oh, they didn't want to move. Hey, that works for me. Now again, keep in mind, everyone in my team has a cure coin. So I am set for us to have lots of heals going off if we need it. This fight's not going to be too bad. We might be a little over leveled since you saw Sajiri and Sly both were only level 2. But I think that's mostly in case, you are completely new to this. And not that I would even suggest I'm some sort of Hoshigami veteran. But if you were entirely new and had no idea that, hey, maybe I should train a little bit at the Tower of Trials. Hey, I have no idea if my teammates are actually gone once they die in battle. How would you know? Unless you sat there and spent like 2 hours reading everything in the tutorial. So I think they try to make the first fight easy on you, but please don't let that make you get too comfortable because future fights, they are not easy. Not even in the slightest. So I will see if I can, oh no. Well, that's okay. You're just gonna chill for a little bit then. You can just chill right there. Ooh, don't like this guy being too close to Krista. But they are weak-ass bitches. But because our levels are higher than theirs, they are going to be gaining a lot of XP for attacking us. Whew, that mills. But this is kind of what... I will, you know what, I'll just have these two kind of move to the front. Damn it. I don't want to fight them yet. But I don't want Faz and them hopping all over the place. But I guess it's not the end of the world. Whatever. We're on low ground. Not the best positioning. But again, like I said, this fight shouldn't be as big of a deal. So, let me take a look. I guess I can take a look this way. He is Ima. No, he is Zenith. We're Ima. I don't remember what's strong or weak against them, so we're just gonna start with this spell. Hopefully we'll catch a pattern eventually. That's one of those things that I guess if you really want to do the absolute best you can, I would recommend then just drawing your own graph or maybe making notes of who's strong against who, because I don't know how else you're gonna, unless maybe your memory's better than mine, how else you're gonna remember all of this. Now ideally, I'd like to have Aisha get the final blow. Trying to get her up to speed. Perfect. And when they do get the final attack, they get a little more XP and devotion than, if it's just a normal auto attack that's kind of going off. As you were able to see. So hopefully this is starting to make a little bit of sense. I know there's a lot of information that's kind of uncertain at this point, but I think we're picking up things fairly quickly. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Alright, so Lime Ray is going to... I think I'm just going to have him hop over here. And we're going to chillax. We're going to fuck up this guy as soon as we can. Oh, he's trying to go for my weakens. We're not trying to have this. Happy? Can you get an attack off on this douchebag? So also something to note with the weapons that you're using, I'm pretty sure the boomerang is just sort of like a straightforward projectile, whereas the arrow does have an arch to it, so it kind of can go over a character and then hit the person that you're wanting to receive the arrow itself. The boomerang sometimes will smack your team in the fucking face. I'm thinking maybe I could get it to go through this gap here, but I don't think with the angle that this is at that's necessarily going to be the case. So I think I'm going to reposition Happy. I don't know. Nope. I can't attack him without incurring a penalty, so we're not going to do that. But they've got to take some turns to move, and it's okay. As long as I'm not letting them gangbang my weaker folks. Yeah, that guy did not plan his shit very well and ended up attacking his own teammate, which fucking works for me. It's less damage for my team to accrue. So I'll take it and I won't complain about it. Why he moved down here, I don't know. Kinda not the best choice for him, but a learning opportunity. Okay. Where's the HP at? 163. You're gonna... My bad, girlfriend. My bad. Just trying to scope out. 69. I don't know if I can get him. Oh, yeah. I think it's all good. As long as we don't miss, he should be all done. Excellent. Okay, so I'm a little nervous about all of this. So I'm going to move back up to high ground. Yeah, this makes me nervous. I think I'm going to move... Oh, I have her defending, but her back facing everyone. Maybe not the best, but that's okay. I'm going to move Metaleave over here. Let's see. God, Metaleave, I haven't had you do anything. Well, whatever. Just chill then. Just chill. It's not urgent. You can wait a little bit. But the ship might start to get real kind of soon. But she might be okay. We already used Bonga, so as you can see, we don't have enough points to summon it again or to use it again. But I think we can just do a little bit of damage on this dude and then move her out of the line of fire. Oh my god. Well, that fucked him up. So since we saw how much damage that did, let me see. We used Lyra, and he is Ima. So, purple. I don't remember what god purple is. But maybe it's safe to assume there's some sort of strength there. I don't know. Not too sure about that, but gonna leave it as it is. Happy with what we got. We should be able to kill him as soon as it's our turn again. Assuming no shenanigans ensue, I'm not trying to lose Krista. So finally, when it's Metaleave's turn again, he should be able to do some healing for me. I am gonna predict someone's gonna be a little banged up. And it looks like that is gonna be Krista. They're kind of dogpiling her here. Which is not cool. Alright, let's see if we can kill this dude. Oh yeah, he is so fucked. So I'm not even going to stress about getting the critical attack off. Let's just make sure that we end his garbage. And then I'm going to move a little closer. Hopefully we can bait some of them to start approaching Thaz instead of making their way over here. I'm so nervous about this. I'm going to start out by healing her. I don't think Sajiri will be able to reach her. And it's kind of not a lot to heal up, but I'm going to do it anyway. I know I'm being a bit paranoid, but you guys don't understand. If your character dies, they are fucking gone, and it blows. I will say, maybe as a little bit of a spoiler, there is a point in the game... Oh, we're so close. What the fuck? There is a point in the game where you will have access to something that serves as sort of like a resurrect, but it takes so long for it to even become a thing that, I don't know, it almost just feels like, what is the point of getting this? Like, you give it to us so late in the game. So I'm not super counting on that to help out. It's more of just something that I guess you can look forward to if you've been losing a lot of teammates. There we go. And he's donezo. Get that XP, get that devotion. And we will just end by defending. Again, maybe we can bait out Sajiri coming this way. Which looks like we were able to do. But I don't really want to kill him yet. Like I said, we're trying to get these sessions going. So, gonna focus this douchebag. Don't mind me if I get quiet when it's time for me to actually be attacking. I want to do my best to get as many of the critical strikes off as I can. And there's a little bit of timing to it. It's not the end of the world if you miss it. I don't know. Ooh, that's gonna have me over. Some might argue that the criticals don't make that big of a difference. Okay, so I am going to have Lime Ray come here, and let's see if we can kill this guy, which I think, as long as I don't fuck it up and miss. Oh, I'm gonna be over. I think it's worth it. I'm doing it to get rid of him. Worth the penalty, in my opinion. And Lime Ray's strong enough to where I'm not afraid of him standing here and dealing with any possible damage from Sly. I see you're feeling Aisha. Well, get ready to get fucked. She's headed your way, bro. Krista again? What the fuck? They've got some mad beef with her. Alright, let's see. This dude should be... Just going to use the arrow to kind of scope out here. 131 out of 198. Well, let's try something new. Let's try Grula. He's Ima, so I feel like this is not going to be very effective. I mean, it might be neutral. I don't know. Yeah, probably not the best. Wait, a Moo is the red one. So it was a Moo versus a Moo. I don't know why I keep calling it Ima. But let's see how much damage we can get off with an arrow. Probably not much. But chip damage is chip damage. And it's still nice to have her use a turn to get that XP and devotion. It just takes your character so long to level up, especially if you are looking at them being a lower level. I don't know how this is going to go, because we're literally standing right in front of him. Probably be a painful way to take an arrow, but, you know, he chose his positioning here, and fuck me. Really, bro? Well, again, we're going over if it means getting the kill. And there we go. That is nice for Krista. So we're slowly getting rid of all of Sigirian Sly's little units. So I'm going to possibly start prepping myself for an attack session. We'll see. So this guy, oh, interesting. He's got a bow and arrow and also worships Ima. Okay, well, kind of cool. Again, maybe not the best spell to use against him. Oh, or I take it back. Looks like I fucked him up quite a bit. But I know we don't have enough for me to do anything else. We're getting there. So we're just going to defend. And we'll see what these guys want to do. That one is hiding, you guys. I'm not going to be able... You know what? We're just going to wallop him down a little bit. He shouldn't be too tough. But we want to get him into the position to where when we do an attack session, it should kill him. Because keep in mind, even if you get an attack session off, if they don't die from the session itself, then there's no increased chance of you receiving a drop. Actually, I'm pretty sure for the items, you only get them from the attack sessions, whereas it was the seals you saw in the Tower of Trials that you can acquire from just going through the motions. Okay, can I reach this guy? No, I can't. So I'm going to move up a little bit and see if I can get in the position to kill him off this way. Dude, are you serious? Let's try it now. He should be in range. And I don't care what his affinity is. This dude is going down. Bye. Another kill for Faz. Alright, so this is pretty much where I kind of want us to be. I know there's one extra unit that is chillaxing a little bit. But I think we'll be fine. So here's actually the question, though. If I can just move her here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get an attack off first. Didn't get that critical, which is no big deal. I'm going to attack him a second time. Boom. And we're going to move Aisha forward one, hopefully. And then if I can, I should have moved Faz down one. This is kind of the problem that I'm facing right now. But it's not the end of the world. I'm going to have her turn her back to him, which is not the best. Going to be a bit of damage, but I'm going to be sure to heal her up. And fuck, he threw off my session. No! How could you? You douchebag. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, you can stop now. Okay, so this is what we want to do then. I'm going to move... I'm trying to think of the best way for us to do this. our lineup is going to be thrown off a little bit because Aisha's just sort of fucking standing there. So I'm going to change up my game here a little bit. Whatever. Since I can, this isn't going to do any damage to him. Woohoo. Those 2 points. But whatever. It's XP and devotion. I am going to have him chill. We'll see what order I want to do this in. It honestly doesn't matter, but the thing of it is, the more sessions you get off, the higher the likelihood of you getting that drop. So ideally, I'd like to string together 3, but it might just be like a twofer where I hit into one person and that's just what we get. So yeah, I think this is just how it's going to have to be. Proceed. Yes. We're going to go in this direction. Damn it. Krista's in the way. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm going to move here. Let me cure Aisha. Not sure what Sajiri has planned for her, but it's probably not going to be good. So we're going to heal her up a bit. And then I will have Trish also face the same direction that Medalave is facing. And I think... I was hoping Limray would go after Krista. I guess I could have looked and checked. Because my concern is... You know what? It's fine. I'm just going to move Limray 1. And in defense... And we'll see, because Sly is going to go first, and he might do some healing. Oh, or not. He's going to be attacking Faz, which is also great. Blinding? Not so great. I take it back. But that actually worked out okay. So Limray is going to defend again. And I'm going to move my... Oh, I don't really have to. I'll move it a little bit. So as you can see... Depending on how far you move the rap gauge, Limeray's arrow sort of shuffles. So right now it's between Faz and Aisha. Now it's between the enemy and Faz, etc., etc. So I want him to be positioned behind Krista. So I'm going to do this. Krista needs to get the fuck out the way. And I am going to have her in session. And we're going to have her facing down. And let's see if this works. Limray should be able to get this going. And as you see, it says shoot on is with triangle. So when you're in this menu, use the triangle button and hit it in the center. And bam. If I had Faz positioned a little bit better, that could have been amazing. But it wasn't. So, you know, we got rid of him. We didn't actually string it together on... Sly or the other guy, whatever, not a big deal. So that's a way to make things end quickly, and it sucks because we actually didn't get the item that we wanted. So, not the best, but for the purpose of at least, I guess, showing you guys what an attack session looks like and us being victorious, all was well. So we will go ahead and just part ways here, and we'll save their salt for our upcoming episode. So thank you very much, friends. My name is Rabbit, and this is my semi-blind run of Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth. I'll see you soon in episode number 7.